Hi, welcome to Math Plus Everything Journey. This is Miss Scott, aka Tracy. So today we're going to solve the system of equation and I'm going to use the elimination method. So first, when you're doing this, I'm just going to draw a line here. You don't have to if you're neat. So when you're doing this setup, you put your add because you're going to add both of them, right? So you're going to add to eliminate variables. If you notice, you have an x and you have a y. So when we add these variables, this is what's going to happen. Let's get working. So we have negative 6x plus 4x. That's going to give us negative 2x. Then we have a positive 3y minus plus the negative 3y. That's going to cancel out. We have a positive and a negative with the same number that cancels out. You could put the 0 if you want. You don't have to. And then I'm going to equal. So negative 15 plus 13, that's going to give me negative 2. So we are not done yet because I have one more step. I have to undo this multiplication. And the way to do that is I'm going to use this negative 2 because I want my x to stand alone. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 2. So divide both sides by negative 2. Then I have a negative 2, cancels out. That leaves my x, right? Because negative 2 into negative 1, negative 2 into negative 1. You have x could be 1x or x is the same thing. So now the same thing for this side. We're going to divide negative 2 divided by negative 2, and you're going to be left with 1. So now that you find the x value is 1, oops, camera, are you done? No, you're not done. So remember you have x and a y value. So now that you find the x value, it's easy for you to find the y value because all you have to do is substitute. You could use either one of these equation to substitute. Which equation do you want to use? You want to use equation 1 or 2? Okay, whatever one you want to do, go ahead. I'm going to choose equation 1. So I'm going to rewrite my equation 1. So I have my negative 6x plus 3y, and that's going to be equal to negative 15. So what do we know? We know that we have two different variables, but we determined what x was in the first part, right? So all we got to do is substitute. Substitute. So wherever you see your x, that's where you're going to substitute your 1. So now we have negative 6 multiplied by 1 plus bring down my 3y equals my negative 15. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6 plus bring down my 3y equal negative 15. Okay, so now I have my negative 6. Oops. I'm going to add negative 6 to both sides. So, not negative 6, sorry. So, you're going to use the opposite sign. So, this is negative 6. I'm going to positive 6 to both sides of the equation, right? Because we are aiming to solve for a y. So it's negative 6 plus a positive 6, it cancels out. Again, same digit, two different sign, cancels out. You could put a 0 if you wish. You don't have to. So I'm going to bring down my 3y is equal to negative 15 plus 6. That's going to be negative 9. Guys, be careful with your sign because that's where you made the mistake. That's where a mistake is easily made, right? By the negative 9. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 3. Why am I dividing both sides by 3? Because I want my y to stand alone, my variable y to stand alone, and the number in front of it is 3, so I'm going to use that to divide both sides. Remember, it's an equation, so what you do with one side, you must do with the other side. So therefore, my 3's cancels out. So that's the y. And then negative 9 divided by 3, don't forget your negative, is 3. So now we have both our x and our y value. We're going to put it together. So our x is 1 and our y is negative 3. And that's your final solution. And if you're still sure you want to check, you could go ahead and plug in you could go and plug in 1, the x value, and negative 3 for the y value, and you should get the same answer. Thank you.